What's up, everybody? My name is Thrasher. I'm the head strength and conditioning coach at Grove City College, and I'm here today to answer a few questions that will help you gain a little bit of insight into my little corner of GCC athletics and hopefully GCC athletics as a whole. It's basketball. And I'll tell you why. Two reasons. First, everyone in my family plays basketball except for me. So my two brothers play it. They're really good at it. My sister played soccer, but I'm the odd man out. I didn't really ever play the other sports my siblings did. Second reason, when we warm up, our athletes, we always warm them up in what we call the IM room. So it's this big, wide open area with lots of basketball courts. So the athletes are always playing basketball before we warm up, right? And I'd love to be able to play basketball with them, build some relationships, have some fun, whatever, right? But here's the thing. You can't have your coach getting dunked on by an athlete or like missing a wide open three or whatever, right? So I don't. I just stay on the sideline and then I just make fun of the people that try to play that are bad, right? And it makes me look better, right? So I wish I was better at basketball. Well, I'm going to cheat a little bit here. Okay, I'm going to cheat. I'm going to use a phrase. Okay, it's a phrase we like to use at GCC Athletics. It's called the pursuit of excellence. Pursuit of excellence. If you come to campus and you see our athletes in action, you see them in game, you see them in the weight room, you see them doing whatever it is they're doing, I hope you are going to see that we all pursue excellence, and we all pursue excellence seriously. Okay, that is the most defining trait, or that's the defining trait that we want to be the most obvious about our program. Now remember, I see the athletes all year long, right? I don't just see them, during their season. I don't just see them when they're playing. I see them all year long. So I see this pursuit over the course of the year. 9 months out of the year, I see them in the weight room. We're in there at least once or twice, up to 4 times each week, right? So I see this in action all the time. I'm the one who's supposed to keep this going, right? That we keep pursuing excellence as we train between season and season, whatever. So pursuit of excellence is the defining statement that I hope you see when you come to campus and you see our athletes in action. I don't really have a single favorite song. I'm an 80s guy. I like 80s, like pump up music, like Rocky music. So if you play like the Rocky IV soundtrack, Rocky IV soundtrack, not 1, 2, or 3, Rocky IV. If you play Rocky IV soundtrack, like right before I'm gonna go work out or something like that, that gets me pumped. A lot of my athletes don't like that. A few of them do. Shout out to those of you who like my 80s music, but I'm a big 80s music guy. So I'm always a believer in the idea that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Okay, you go to the art museum somewhere, you see a toilet upside down, apparently that's art, right? But that's because it's in the eye of the beholder. So I don't have a watermelon, so you tell me, okay? Here, one second. So this is what I got, okay? So I don't know if this is artistic. I don't know if this is more attractive than a normal sized head, but I didn't have a watermelon, so you make the call. Okay? Yeah, you make the call. What sets GCC apart from other athletic programs, right? So what makes our program special? What makes it markedly different from any other place you would go? And I'd say culture. We believe that culture drives winning at Grove City College, especially our training culture, our weight room culture, and then how that extends to team culture. At the D3 athletic level, you have to have a stronger culture than the other team. You have to, right? Everyone gets in those tough scenarios. Everyone has those teams that they're just neck and neck with during the season, right? The only thing that wins in those scenarios is culture. And I'm really privileged to be the head strength and conditioning coach because I get to inform that culture 9 months out of the year. Not just during the season, right, like sport coaches do. I get to be there. I get to inform that culture almost all year long. And that's something I take very, very seriously. The culture of excellence, pursuing our faith, right, pursuing our spiritual walk with God, right? All those things, we take those things very seriously. We don't just give lip service to them. So again, if you were ever to visit us, if you were ever to see us in the weight room, I hope that you do sometime, or you can come talk to me and see that we really are serious about our culture, and that we want to have our culture with Wolverines together, right? Which means that all the teams support each other, teams show up to each other's events, they take their own pursuit of excellence seriously, and they take their fellow athletes' pursuit seriously.